the memory extractor. What this technique will let you do is let you instantly induce memory loss in your target's mind simply flipping through the pages of a book. Now this is a powerful technique, and it makes your target forget 2 minutes of their life instantly. So with that said, here's a video clip of the technique in action.
Got the Da Vinci Code here.
Yes, okay.
There's about 400 pages in the Da Vinci Code. Just name a page number.
185.
185. Okay, there it is there.
Okay.
Jan, can you hold on to this for me for a second? Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll rip out page 185. There we go.
Okay.
Here's what I'd like you to do, Jan. Page 185, and just read the first four lines.
Sophie's side.
Okay.
Sophie's side.
Carefully.
The seal is the symbol of a secret society known as the Priory of Sion.
Okay, so we'll fold this up. I want you to fold it up, Jan. Okay, fold it all the way up. And put it into the envelope now. Okay. Okay, seal it up. And here's what I'd like you to do. Just sign your name across here like you would a check.
Okay.
Okay. That's perfect. I'll get rid of the marker out of your way. We'll fold this in half and just put it into your back pocket for me. Now here's the interesting thing. I want both of you to look at the book. This is called Black Ops Hypnosis. Just look at the book.
Right.
Both of you will forget ever doing this, ever putting that page in the envelope and into your back pocket. Now let me show you.
Okay.
As I riffle through the book, this is going to feel freaky. As I riffle through the book, just say stop.
Stop.
Mark, just have a look and imagine that you're seeing page 185 and those same 4 lines in there. Jan, you hold on to the book for me.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, do you remember any of this happen? Like, look.
There's nothing up there. You're not
There's
gonna find
no. This is going to feel like mind reading to you, but it's not really mind reading.
Okay.
Because it was page 185, and a couple of words. I see keys being embossed, and I also see Sophie and the Priory of Sion.
Yeah.
And you really think that you saw that right now, correct?
Yes, I know I saw that right now.
No, but you don't remember meeting me earlier on, and I gave Jan an envelope. And do you remember him naming page 185 earlier on?
Oh, God, can I show him?
No, wait.
Oh, my God.
What's going on? Let me in on this. I'm a little afraid right
Earlier
now.
on, do you remember I approached you, and when I came in here, do you remember this? He named the page. Okay, then we ripped out page 185 because that's the page that you named, was page 185. You folded it up, you put it in an envelope. Wait, you remember any of this? And you signed the envelope.
I don't know what else I did.
And you signed the envelope. Now it's called Black Ops Hypnosis. You remember any of this? Look,
No.
Just, there is no page 185 in here, Mark. You just...
No. This didn't happen. This didn't happen. This is not happening right now.
You thought
This is
you
not
saw it.
happening. If that page is in her pocket right now, I'm running and hiding from you.
Okay, well, check.
I'm running away and hiding from you.
But you don't remember naming page 185 off the top of your head?
No, I don't.
Look. There's page 185, and you signed your name on top of it. Neither of you remember this? And you remember putting it in your back pocket, right?
No.
Rip it open, because we don't know if there's anything in there.
No, wait a second.
I do, because
wait a second.
you guys don't really remember.
Do not do that, Jan. Let me see
Fair
that.
enough,
Let me see.
he's right.
Open it up.
That is not. God, jeez. Are you for real? Oh my God! How did you do that?
I'll show you. You want to...
No, I don't think I want to know because
How did you do that?
Then in the middle of the night when the moon goes down, the weird thing happens.
And look. It really is. Look, let's see which way it goes. This way.
my!
It really is a perfect match right in there, page 185.
I have no idea what just happened. I really don't. I must have blacked out. That's the only
What's
thing.
what do you call it? What'd you call it?
Black Ops Hypnosis.
Alright, so that was the memory extractor. So the secret to the memory extractor is to use a post-hypnotic suggestion. So just to recap, a post-hypnotic suggestion is a suggestion that you give to your target whilst they're in a trance for them to do something after they come out of the trance, often in response to a cue. So in the example video I just gave you, the post-hypnotic suggestion would be to forget 2 minutes of your life when I flip through the pages of a book. And it's as easy as that. So you give the post-hypnotic suggestion whilst your target is in a trance. They will have no choice but to comply. So now let me give you an example of how I used the memory extractor so that you can use it too. So I want you to imagine this scenario for a second. I'm in the office and I've decided to use the memory extractor on this guy. So first of all, I asked him to pick up the dictionary he had on his desk, and I asked him to choose a page number. And then he named a page. And I can't remember what it was, but let's say it was page 77. Then I made him read the first few words of page 77 out to the group. And then I ripped the page out, folded it up, and then put it into an envelope. And then I got the guy to sign the envelope and then put it into his back pocket. And then, and this is where the technique gets interesting, I flipped through the pages of the dictionary right in front of the guy's eyes, and I said, "You will forget ever doing this, ever putting that page in the envelope in your back pocket." And the guy just kind of had a confused look on his face. And I said to him, "Now this is going to feel freaky. As I flip through the pages of the dictionary, just say stop." Then when he said stop, I held up the dictionary to his face, and I pointed to the page, and I said, "Okay, now just imagine you're seeing page 77 for me. You're seeing those same 4 words right there." When I said that, again, he just looked confused. And then I said, "Now this is going to feel like mind reading to you, but it's not really mind reading, because it was page 77, and I can see a couple of words being embossed. I can see braille, I can see brain, and I can see brainless. And you think that you really just saw those words right now, correct?" And then he said he was certain he just saw those words. So then I said, "But you don't remember a few minutes ago you naming page 77, then we ripped out the page, then you folded it up, and I gave you an envelope, and you put it in the envelope, and we put it somewhere." The guy was completely confused. He had no idea what I was talking about. So then I told him to take a look at the dictionary and see that there was no page 77 in there. Then I told him to check his back pocket, and sure enough, there was the envelope with page 77 in there. So how did I do the memory extractor on this guy? The way I did it was earlier in the day, I waited until the guy went for a smoke break, at which point I grabbed the dictionary off his desk and headed out the back with the guy when he went for a smoke. I waited for him to finish smoking, and I told him I wanted to make a bet with him. Now, it doesn't make a difference what the bet was. The point is, it was just a way for me to sneak a handshake in there in a covert way so that I could do my handshake induction. So I dropped him into a trance by doing the handshake induction, and if you haven't mastered this technique yet, then you can find it in the Hidden Persuaders section of the main course. And then I said this. Now, as you just let your eyes close, you can just sink down into a nice relaxed sleep. That's good. Now listen to my voice as I tell you that later on today, you and I will perform a memory trick together. I will ask you to choose a page in the dictionary, then I will rip out the page, and I will put it into an envelope. Then you will sign it, and then you will put it in your back pocket. Then, as soon as I show you the dictionary, and flip through the pages right in front of you, and as I said that, I flipped through the pages of the dictionary I had in my hand. Then I continued and I said, "You will immediately and instantly forget me ripping the page from the dictionary, and you'll forget me putting it in an envelope, and you'll forget you signing it, and then putting it into your back pocket. Nod your head if you understand." Then he nodded his head. Then I continued and I said, "Now as you remain in that relaxed sleep, I want you to realize that all of the things that have just happened in these last few minutes just simply didn't happen, and that they feel like they never happened. And it will be like a little glitch in time, almost like daydreaming, or when you have a dream. You can have a dream that's really exciting, and all sorts of things can happen. And when you wake up, you just simply can't remember. And that's how this will be. You won't remember what we've just talked about in these last few minutes, but all the things that we've talked about will remain locked deeply in your mind for when you need them later on today. I'm going to walk off now, and after 10 seconds, you can open your eyes and continue with your day from now." And then I walked off, and later in the day, I used the memory extractor on the guy. So that's how the memory extractor works. To anyone else, it looks like you're inducing memory loss just by flipping through the pages of a book. But of course, you are the only one who knows that there's actually a lot more to it. And the technique really relies on the post-hypnotic suggestion. Alright guys, so that was the memory extractor.